Hello, I'm Master Sergeant Zoe Reeves, Compliance and Training Branch Section Chief here at Personal Property Activities Headquarters. Our training point of discussion today is on Air Force orders. Our objective is to provide instruction on how to read the different types of Air Force orders. Our overview, policy references, types, descriptions of Air Force orders, travel order definition, permanent change of station, PCS codes, and order review. Here is a list of Air Force policy references for producing Air Force orders. Joint Travel Regulation, JTR, Air Force Instruction, AFI 36-2110, Personnel Assignments, AFI 36-2102, Base Level Relocation Procedures, AFI 33-328, Administrative Orders, AFI 65-103, Temporary Duty Orders, AFI 36-3802, Personnel Readiness Operations, Air Force Manual 65-604, Appropriation Symbols and Budget Codes. Here you will see a list of different type of orders we use in the Air Force. Air Force Form 899, Request and Authorization for Permanent Change of Station. Air Force Form 937, Request and Authorization for Dependent Travel. Air Force Form 938, Request and Authorization for Active Duty Training Tour, Air Force Reserve only. Air Force Form 973, Request and Authorization for Change of Administrative Orders. Air Force Form 100, Request and Authorization for Separation. DD Form 1610, Request and Authorization for TDY Travel of DoD Personnel. Here you will see a list of Air Force orders that are printed on plain bonded paper and are non-numbered forms, but they are all official Air Force orders. Retirement orders, Air National Guard orders, Contingency Exercise Deployment CED orders. Next, we have a definition of travel orders. A travel order is a document issued approved by the secretarial process. It directs travel to, from, between designated locations, and it serves as a basis for reimbursement by the government for official travel, transportation, reimbursement expenses. Never assume orders are error-free. The majority of orders have the correct information. However, when in doubt, please contact the applicable service representative or orders issuing official when you identify errors. This chart shows all the permanent change of station codes and their definitions. These codes are located on all PCS orders and should be reviewed by the counselor to validate a member, employee, and/or dependent's travel entitlements. This is a PCS order on Air Force Form 899. It is important to review this order for important information that will help you determine the member's entitlements. While every block has important information, there are a few blocks that the counselor must read because the information will impact the initial moving process. Specifically, the statement, "The following individual will proceed on PCS," one block must be X'd, either PCS without PCA or PCS with PCA. Blocks 1 through 3, name, rank, social security number. Block 7, TDY en route when applicable. Blocks 8 and 9. Block 10, type of tour. Block 11 and 12, tour length. Block 13, dependent travel, concurrent or non-concurrent travel. Block 14, joint spouse assignment when applicable. Block 16, home base follow-on assignment when applicable. Block 17, dependent information when applicable. Block 18, PCS expense chargeable and appropriations. Block 19, authority and PCS code. Block 20 when applicable. Block 20A always. Block 21 when applicable. Block 22, remarks, and the reverse side for follow-on information. Blocks 23 through 31, order number, date, and authority. This order represents an unaccompanied tour with no dependent travel, see Block 13. This is an actual dependent travel order on Air Force Form 937. Notice this order is different from the military travel order issued on Air Force Form 899. Once again, your review should include every block to clearly assist you in determining the dependent's entitlements. Specifically, Block 1 will list each dependent's name, Block 2, relationship to service member, and Block 3, children's birth dates. Block 4, present address for the dependents. Blocks 6 and 7, sponsor's name and date entered overseas area. Blocks 8 and 9, consider sponsor's data, authorized travel location, member's original PCS order number and date. Block 10, fund site. Block 11, travel data. Block 13, remarks and the reverse side of the document for additional information. Blocks 14 through 22, ensuring there is the proper authority and signature. This is an Air Force Form 973, and it is used to make official changes to permanent change of station, the Air Force Form 899 and the Dependent Travel Order Air Force Form 937. Here we have an example of the active duty training and/or active duty tour order on Air Force Form 938. This order has all the pertinent personal information and includes the unit of assignment and its location in blocks 1 through 10. Then, Block 11 will state order to active duty for whatever the reason. For example, special work, course length, or training. Blocks 12 through 14 tells the member where to report, when to report, and the release date. Block 18 and the reverse side is used for remarks and continuation instructions for reporting, lodging, and additional entitlements. Blocks 23 through 27 shows travel cost to include per diem and fund sites. Blocks 28 through 35 show you the travel authority official, service headquarters, order number, and date. Block 36 provides the statement of tour of duty. Blocks 37 through 47 provide statements of certification and the dates which make the order binding. The continuation sheet for Air Force Form 938 shown here is used for any additional information required as the amendments for the active duty training or active duty tour order. Here is a copy of the Department of Defense 1610, which is the request and authorization for temporary duty travel of DoD personnel. Once again, you will see that the reverse of the DD Form 1610 is used as a continuation of Block 16 for remarks and additional information. The TDY order is used for all TDYs except deployments. The Air Force Form 100 is the request and authorization for separation order. The most important blocks on this order are Block 1, type of separation, Block 4, place of entry on active duty or enlistment, Block 5, home of record, Block 7, under 2 years of service, Blocks 13 to 15, effective date of separation, character of service, and certificate issued, Block 16, relieved from assignment, Block 17, will proceed to, Block 18, travel by private conveyance, Block 19, member qualifies for full transportation entitlement per the Joint Travel Regulation. Block 21A, eligible for, provides details on separation pay, readjustment pay, severance pay, credible active duty service, and disability. Block 22, dependents, Blocks 23 through 34, remarks, funding, order number, date, and authority. This is the first of plain bond paper orders, the retirement order. Everything is listed right in front of you, from the order number to the effective date of retirement, highest grade achieved, birth date, service for basic pay, active service for retirement, service per Title 10, proceed to home of record, funding for PCS and non-temporary storage, remarks and authority. This is the next plain bond paper order. It is the Air National Guard order. Everything in this order is written in number paragraph format and provides all the details required to execute transportation entitlements. These orders will have an original stamp visible for authentication. The Air National Guard order will most likely have the fund citation on the last page with authentications and the statement of duty. And the last of the plain bond paper order is the deployment order, or CED order. This order is written in paragraph format, and you will need to read the entire order to find the information required to determine the member's entitlements. To conclude this training pod, we have covered the different types of Air Force orders. We discussed the types of and gave you a description of Air Force orders. We covered the Air Force policy, the Air Force form numbers, and gave you examples of plain bond paper orders. Then we covered the definition of travel orders. We showed you a list of permanent change of station codes, and finally, we did a review of different types of orders and the information contained in them. This concludes our training pod.